Get ready for the show, it's about to begin. Pro fan talk when we dive right in. Sports talk, hot takes, ain't nothing we lack. We the real fans, nothing holding us back. Mic check, 1, 2, y'all know the drill. We bringing the energy, we keep it real. Touchdowns on liquid air, on the slam dunks on the court. Every sport, every game, we holding down the fort. We breaking down the plays, dissecting the stats. Pro fan talk, we keeping it fat. Debating with passion, no filter, no doubt. We the voice of the fans, we scream and we shout.
What's going on, folks? Coach Marcus Pro Fan Talk. I'm going late tonight. It's about 11:45. Just got finished watching the Notre Dame Penn State fan. Let me tell you something right now. That was a great game. Kind of a boring first half because both teams were smashing and couldn't get much offense going. But second half, they opened it up, figured out some things, made some adjustments, and Notre Dame came out on top, man. I know a lot of people in this area particular are going to be a little upset, but that's the way it goes, man. That's the way it goes. Marcus Freeman, he did the job. He did the job. It was a very tight game, and he made the right plays. He made the right calls and trusted his kids. And they got it done. That kid that had the interception late in the game that pretty much sealed it. They took advantage of the opportunities they had. They got screwed one play, and I won't even say they got screwed, but they got that pick. They turned the ball over, then got it right back, but they got a ticky-tack pass interference call. But I got to admit, it was the right call. If the kid never looks, then that's pass interference. So if the kid just turns around and looks at the ball or tries to find the ball, maybe he gets away with it. But it was a great pick, and it was all for naught. But they withheld. They stood fast, and Penn State couldn't get much done, man. So I think it's going to be an interesting situation with whoever they end up playing in the title game. Because I tell you what, not Penn State, but Notre Dame has got to get a better passing offense together. They have to do that. Riley Leonard ended up with 223, and I know he had the one big play, that 44-yard play. Now who was that too? Jeremiah Love, that 45-yard touchdown. I believe that was in the either late in the third or early fourth. Let me see. Third quarter, fourth quarter. 2. That was Jaden Greathouse. Excuse me. Jaden Greathouse, 54-yard pass from Riley Leonard, and he scores. That tied it up 24-24. Ohio State plays I think they play tomorrow. So I'm not sure that they haven't decided the other team yet. I thought maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I got my schedule messed up. Let me look real quick. Let me see. NCAA scores. NCAA football scores. I think Ohio State still has to play, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I think they still have to play. Final. College football playoffs. Notre Dame. I could be wrong. Oh, so quarterfinal. Okay, so Ohio State beat Oregon. So yeah, they play in Ohio State. Gotcha. Thanks, Chris. Nah, they can't play tomorrow. They got to get more than one day of rest. Nah, that doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense. It's got to be January 20th. So that's next week. Yeah, that's next week. Let me see. NCAA football national champion. That's next week. I think it's at the 20th. Um, yeah, Monday, January 20th, 7:30 p.m. So, and it says that to be determined. So I would imagine Ohio State has to play somebody else. NCAA football tourney. See if they got let's see if they got a. Here we go. So Ohio State has to play Texas. Ohio State has to play Texas. So that's what we're waiting on. Yep. So Notre Dame just beat Penn State, and then Ohio State plays Texas in the Cotton Bowl, and I was going to say that's right because Texas beat Arizona State. So outlasted. Yeah. So all right. So it looks like Ohio State or Texas, and that's going to be a good game. But I think Ohio State's going to win that game. So I think it's going to be Ohio State and Notre Dame going at it. So yeah, man. So my bad, Chris. I'm thinking I'm tripping out. I'm thinking the championship, national championship, gonna be tomorrow. I was like, that don't make any sense. But yeah, you're right. Texas and O State plays tomorrow. Go Buckeyes. Ohio, seeing as though I'm an Ohio boy. I'll be pulling for the Buckeyes. So, but that should be a good game tomorrow, man. And like I was saying, uh, Notre Dame, Notre Dame, Riley Leonard, 15 for 23, 223 yards, one touchdown, two picks. Now, their passing game was a little bit suspect. Steve Angeli, in my opinion, looked a little bit better than Riley Leonard throwing the ball. Now, Riley Leonard can run the ball, but they gonna need some help because they're not gonna be able to do that. He ain't gonna be running on Ohio State like that, or Texas. So they got to throw the ball a little bit better than they did today. In my opinion, the 223 yards is deceiving, very deceiving, because they were struggling to throw the ball when they needed to. And I don't know if he made a mistake because I know it was one series where Penn State went zero blitz. They brought everybody, and they had no hot route called. And I saw, I believe it was the Notre Dame offensive coordinator kind of chewing the kid out, like he was supposed to see something or call it because I saw him shaking his head in frustration. So, but they got it done, and they got a lot of work for next week because they got to put a better passing performance better. It's got to be better than what it was tonight. They ran the ball pretty well, but I mean, Penn State pretty much had them bottled up. They had 116 yards as a team. Um, the longest run was 18 yards. Jeremiah Love had a phenomenal touchdown where he just would not be denied. Um, but ultimately, 11 carries, 45 yards. You still got to give him one because that's 4.1 yards a carry. You know my rule: if you over 4 yards a carry, that's a good night. Riley Leonard, 18 for 35. Um, Jaden Thomas, 1 for 18. Aeneas Williams, 2 for 17. So they had them bottled up, man. They had them bottled up. So they got to do. I mean, if they're gonna run the ball, they got to be better than that. But they have to be able to throw the ball. They're gonna have to be able to throw the ball in the national championship game. I refuse to believe that Old State and or Texas is gonna let that quarterback Riley Leonard run. And I don't even think he's like that dynamic of a runner. He's a good runner, so they make the most of it. But yeah, they got to do a better job throwing the ball. Got to do a better job throwing the ball. The defense is okay. You can run on Notre Dame. So it'll be interesting to see what they change up or shore up um, on their defense. Now, after this game, the one big thing that they have to worry about, that Notre Dame has to worry about, is are they going to have? They, I believe, they had two offensive linemen get injured today, and that so now they going into the national championship game with backups, which is something that you don't want to do. And that's funny because um, we here in Philadelphia, fresh off the Saquon Barkley not going for the record, and half the people mad, half the people aren't. I'm one of the ones where I wanted to see him break the record, but I was very loud in the fact that I said I want to sit him because I want him healthy. And for this reason, you saw all the teams in the NFL play their starters that last game. Now they going into Jordan Love is not healthy. Christian Watson is out. We about to play Green Bay, and they got some major players that's out of the game. And Jordan Love, they said Jordan Love hurt his hand. He hurt his elbow. So that's a big difference. And he is very, a couple of the interviews I saw, he was very non-committal, for lack of a better term. So they're trying to keep some things on the wraps, but clearly he is not 100%. Clearly. So you think Texas, Ohio State? I think Ohio State wins. I think they can beat Texas. I think Notre Dame can beat Texas. So we'll see. We'll see. That's why they play the game. But you know, who was 18 for 30? Oh, Riley Leonard, Russian, 18 for 35. Yeah. I mean, he took some sacks too. He took some bad sacks. It just worked out for him. What's the defensive stats? They sacked him 4 times. 4 times. And Penn State Notre Dame only sacked Drew Allar once. So they got to get some more pressure in there. So, but that was a great game, though, man. That was fun to watch. Watched it from the beginning. Switched over I was watching the Tennessee LSU women's game. That was a good game. But yeah, man, Marcus Freeman is going to take Notre Dame to the national championship game. First time a black head coach has been to a national championship game. So they pumped that up a little bit. But he's a good coach, man. He's somebody that will bring people to Notre Dame, because Notre Dame was off script for a while. And Notre Dame was not the team that you wanted to go for because they were getting blasted, man. So, yeah, happy to see Marcus Freeman get that, man. Anybody named Marcus, I'm gonna be a fan of them. I see he spell his name with a C. I spell mine with a K, but still, it's all good. So, got to give him props, man. But great game tonight. Happy to see Notre Dame win it. Philadelphia is gonna lose their shit because there's a lot of people in Philly. One of the more popular sports radio guys, Mike Missinelli, he's a Penn Stater alum. So he was talking shit today on the radio. He is not going to be happy because apparently there was a producer or somebody in his, that helped set up the show that was a Notre Dame fan, and he was insufferable today, and Mike Missinelli wasn't having none of it. But guess what? There's going to be some crow eating tomorrow, man. So I'm sure Micah Parsons is talking about it on his podcast. But in any case, man, that was a great game. Congratulations to Marcus Freeman. And he will be representing Notre Dame and Natty next week. So that'll be fun to watch. I will definitely get that set up so I can live stream that game because that's going to be a pretty good game. That's going to be a pretty good game. So we getting ready. Chris, I don't know where you are, but I'm in South Jersey, right across from Philly. So we about to get ready for the snowstorm that we about to have. And my mom down in Atlanta and my twin sister down in Atlanta. They got snow coming. So I don't know what's going to happen down there because the South is not ready for bad weather. They're not good with that at all. So that should be fun. Hope everybody stays safe. I'm lucky enough I can work from home. I went to the office today, got everything I needed to do done. I'm gonna take an early trip to the store tomorrow. Make sure we good and get ready to batten down the hatches. To hope it doesn't get too crazy around here. So Eagles win will heal some hearts on Sunday. I agree. I don't see any reason why the Eagles should lose this game to Green Bay. I don't see any. Kelly needs some snow. Unfortunately, yeah, that's crazy stuff going on out there with them fires, man. Crazy stuff. And it's man, they talk about that all the time. As many fires as they have out there, and this was the time where the wind was blowing in the wrong direction. And a lot of people lost their homes, a lot of people lost their lives. So it was a very dangerous situation and very, very scary. Very scary. So hopefully it's done and it's out. But they really need to at least, I mean, I'm saying that, but I'm ignorant of the situation. What can you put in place for something like that? I don't know where it was, um, one of those cities, like over in the like in Dubai, one of those places like that, and they have a water system that pops up and sprays to keep the little village cool. Like literally, it looks like they're huts, and they got huge sprinklers that come out of the top of these buildings, and basically it's like they're huge sprinklers, like they water in a big lawn, and they got them everywhere to prevent fires and stuff like that. Maybe they need to look at something like that. I don't know, but they better do something. They got to come up with a better solution. So, and of course, I might be talking out of my ass because I don't know what the situation is. That might be something that is just way out of scope because there's too much acreage to really do anything about it like that. But hey, so hope everybody's safe out there. If you listening, you out in Cali, man, be safe. But yeah, I'm looking forward to this game this weekend, man. I want to see. Very happy that Jalen Hurts is back there. I'm expecting Saquon to have a good game because Jalen Hurts is back there. They got to respect him. They can't, you know, let him run wild. But I think I'm expecting the Eagles to dominate Green Bay. I'm expecting them to dominate. I don't see any reason why we cannot do that. So, so we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. That's why they play the game, man. So, look forward to. Um, I'll be doing. Um, I'll be doing the football Fridays tomorrow. Um, so, Chris, if you gonna tune in, this will be a call-in show. So people they will have the opportunity to jump on and ask their questions live on the air. So I will be putting that out in Discord and Twitter and Blue and Threads and all of them. So that should be fun, man. I don't know what's going on with the Rams because I know they I think they moved it to Arizona. Or yeah, I think they moved that game to Arizona because of the fires. So um what time tomorrow? I think I'm gonna try to go tomorrow at like 8 p.m. I'm gonna try to do like 8 p.m. So I'm trying to figure out like what my times are. Um, because I've been doing a lot of stuff, Chris, like at 9. But back when I first started my podcast, I was going at 7. But I realized when I was doing a lot of stuff on Facebook, I had a lot of people that were on the West Coast. 7 o'clock was too early for them. So I pushed it back to 9 because 9, you know, that's still reasonable for people on the West Coast. So um just trying to play with it, but I'm gonna try 8 o'clock tomorrow night. So there'll be a bunch of stuff on my social medias, and I'll put it on my Discord. I'm also gonna start my memberships up this year, so I'm gonna get that done this weekend. I'm gonna work out a plan to see what I want to do. But we definitely gonna get the membership started. This year, the goal is to hit 10K subscribers, get some merch, online. So, get to doing some big things this year. So this should be fun, man. This should be fun. Um, so yeah, stay tuned tomorrow, 8 o'clock. Matter of fact, I might make a thumbnail tonight So it'll be available for everybody, and I'm gonna send it out to everything, man. So it should be fun. Looking for people to get on the mic. So be prepared to get on mic, ask your questions. I'm gonna see if I can get in touch with Barrett or get somebody else on. My boy K Sap or maybe Tone can chime in for a little bit. So we'll see. So should be fun, man. Should be fun. So uh I'm going to be actively looking to get more people on live because I do want to have a consistent Friday call in show. That makes sense. Because I want to have it so I'm doing well with the videos and the feedback that I'm getting, but I want to have a live call in show. And I'm talking about having like a panel of people. Um, I want to do it where I can have like a panel of 3 or 4 people. And I also want to do it where I can just have people, whoever shows up and they want to jump on, they can do it. They can do it. So um, definitely for the playoffs, man. We got to start talking football for the playoffs. So that should be fun. So hey, tell your friends to come through if they want to talk. Get on the mic. We're gonna definitely do that tomorrow, man, because it's gonna be all Eagles tomorrow. I'm trying to see if I want to try to watch tape tomorrow, do something like at lunch or something like that. But I don't know. I don't know. I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. But I'm excited, man. This playoff football, college games are going well. Um, the Eagles are where they're supposed to be. The Eagles are arguably the best team in the NFL. So we have a clear path to New Orleans and have a good opportunity to do it because our defense is off the chain. So I really want to see the Eagles handle business. I really want to see Jalen Hurts do what he needs to do, come out, shake off the rust, and just lead the team and just dominate Green Bay, man. Chris, I don't care who we got, bro. I don't care who we got. I just want to take care of business. That's what I want to do. I want to take care of business, man. So um, but yeah, man, that's it. Just wanted to come on here quick, real quick, talk about the national championship game. That was fun. Great game again. Congratulations to Marcus Freeman. You're doing a damn thing, bro. I'm not a big Notre Dame fan, but I'm watching you. So congrats to you. And of course, we're gonna keep doing this thing with the Eagles, um, and keep it moving. We're gonna keep it moving. So I will see you guys tomorrow. I didn't expect too many people to jump on today, but it is what it is. I'm gonna put it out there because I didn't feel like editing. So I was like, let me go live. Um, and I will have more information. Check my Twitter, check my Instagram, check my TikTok and Facebook and all that kind of stuff. I will have the thumbs up early, and we're gonna go live tomorrow night at 8 p.m. All right. So hope to see you guys there. Have a good night and go birds.